Manila is a city of incredible energy. It is a place of dreams, of hard work, and of millions of stories happening all at once. But this energy is often stuck in traffic. Every day the people of this city face a difficult journey. Long lines for the train, crowded buses, and endless cars fill our streets. This is not just an inconvenience. It affects our health, our environment, and our time with our families. We breathe in polluted air, we lose precious hours that we could spend on more important things. Clearly our city is at a crossroads. We need to choose a better, more sustainable path forward for everyone. The challenge is huge, but it is not impossible to solve. The idea of sustainable urban mobility sounds complicated, but it is simple. It means building a city where people can move around easily, safely, and without harming the environment. It means having public transport that is reliable and comfortable. It means creating safe spaces for people to walk and to ride bicycles. This is not a distant dream. It is a necessary step for Manila to become a truly livable city for all its residents, not just for those who can afford their own cars. We need a transport system that serves the people, not the other way around. This daily struggle is a reality for millions of Filipinos. Think about the student who wakes up before the sun rises just to get to school on time. Think about the office worker who comes home late and tired, with little energy left for their loved ones. Think about the street vendor whose health suffers from the constant smoke and noise. Their stories are the true measure of our city's transport system. These are not just numbers or statistics, they are human lives impacted every single day. Their daily journey highlights the urgent need for change and a more compassionate approach to urban planning. To find the right solutions, we must first see the problem clearly. We need to understand the scale of the challenges faced by ordinary commuters. But we also need to see the opportunities for a brighter future. We need to imagine a Manila with cleaner air, with less noise, and with more public spaces for people to enjoy. A city where a child can safely walk to a nearby park, and a parent can bike to work without fear. This vision for a better Manila is within our reach, but it requires us all to open our eyes and demand a different kind of progress, one that is built for people. How can we make everyone see this reality? How can we share the stories of commuters and the promise of a better system? One of the most powerful tools we have is one that many of us carry in our pockets every day: the camera. A photograph can do what words sometimes cannot. It can capture a single moment that tells a whole story. It can show the exhaustion on a person's face after a long commute. It can show the thick, dark smoke coming from a jeepney's exhaust pipe. A single picture can make a problem feel real and personal. It stops being a headline and becomes a human experience. Photography is not just for showing problems. It is also a powerful way to show solutions. Imagine a photograph of a new protected bike lane filled with happy cyclists. This picture shows more than just a painted line on the road. It shows freedom, health, and a cleaner way to travel. Imagine a photo of a wide, clean sidewalk where families can walk safely, away from the danger of fast-moving cars. These images give us a glimpse of what is possible. They inspire hope and show that a better Manila is not just a dream. They provide a clear visual goal for us to work towards. The camera is an honest witness. It records a moment in time without changing the facts. A photo of an overcrowded train station tells a direct story about the lack of adequate public transport. A picture of a person in a wheelchair struggling to cross a busy street with no proper ramp speaks volumes about inclusivity. These images provide evidence. They are proof that cannot be easily ignored. When we present these visual facts to our leaders and to the public, we are not just sharing an opinion. We are sharing a reality that needs to be addressed immediately and with serious consideration. Through photography, we can create a visual diary of our city. We can document what works and what does not. We can compare the chaotic, car-centric streets with the peaceful, people-friendly spaces. This collection of images becomes a powerful tool for learning and understanding. It helps everyone, from city planners to regular citizens, to see the connection between our streets and our quality of life. The camera allows us to step back and see the bigger picture, helping us understand the complex system of our city's transportation in a simple visual way. A powerful photograph does more than just show something. It makes you feel something. It connects with our emotions. A picture of a child walking on a narrow, broken sidewalk next to speeding traffic can make us feel worried and angry. This emotional connection is what often leads to action. When people feel strongly about an issue, they are more likely to talk about it, to share it with others, and to demand change from their leaders. Photos turn passive observers into active citizens who care deeply about the well-being of their community and its people. Leaders and decision-makers are also influenced by public opinion. When a photograph goes viral on social media, it can start a public conversation that is impossible to ignore. A campaign filled with powerful images showing the daily struggles of commuters can put pressure on officials to act. For example, photos of flooded streets and stranded passengers during a storm can lead to calls for better drainage and more resilient infrastructure. These images serve as a public reminder of the government's responsibility to its citizens, pushing them to prioritize projects that truly serve the public good. We have seen this happen before. In many cities around the world, photo campaigns have helped change public transport for the better. Think of movements that documented the lack of safe crossings for pedestrians. Pictures of people, especially the elderly and children, risking their lives to cross busy roads, helped convince city governments to install new traffic lights and pedestrian lanes. In Manila, photos shared online of the EDSA busway have helped show both its successes and its challenges, contributing to an ongoing conversation about how to improve it for the millions of people who rely on it. These visual stories build a strong case for change. When you present a report with data and statistics, it can be hard for some people to understand. But when you show a picture of a crowded bus with people hanging from the doors, the message is clear and immediate. It does not need a long explanation. The picture itself is the argument. It tells a story of dignity or the lack of it in our public transport system. This power to communicate complex ideas simply is what makes photography such an essential tool for advocacy and social progress. The best part about using photography for change is that anyone can do it. You do not need a professional camera or special training. The smartphone in your hand is a powerful storytelling machine. Every citizen, every student, every person who walks or commutes in Manila can be a photographer and a changemaker. If you see a sidewalk being used as a parking lot, take a picture. If you see a clean, efficient new bus, take a picture. Your photo is your voice. It is your way of telling the city, this is our reality. This is what needs to be fixed. This is what we want more of. Young people in particular have a huge role to play. You see the city with fresh eyes. You are experts at using social media to share stories and connect with others. You can start a movement from your classroom or your neighborhood. You can organize a photo walk with your friends to document the state of your local streets. You can create an online gallery to showcase the transport problems and potential solutions in your community. Your energy and creativity can inspire others and show our leaders that the next generation demands a better, more sustainable future for Manila. Let us start building a visual archive of our city's journey. Let us capture the good, the bad, and the hopeful. Every photo adds to a larger story, a collective vision for the Manila we want. Share your photos online with a simple hashtag like #mobility4Manila or #walkablemanila. Tag your local officials, let them see the city through your eyes. Your single photo, when joined with thousands of others, becomes a powerful wave of public sentiment. It shows that people are watching, that people care, and that the call for change is growing louder every day. So, the next time you are out in the city, look around. See the stories that are waiting to be told. Take out your phone and capture them. Your photograph could be the one that opens someone's eyes. It could be the one that starts a conversation. It could be the one that helps build a safer, cleaner, and more mobile Manila for all of us. The power to picture progress is in your hands. Let us use it to frame a better tomorrow for our beloved city. The journey is long, but together, one picture at a time, we can get there.